If someone has hurt you, the first desire is to strike back. That instinct is old and loud. Stoicism teaches a different, sharper way to defeat an enemy, not with noise or revenge, but with silence, discipline, and excellence. Today I will show you how to turn pain into power, how to destroy those who hurt you without ever raising your voice or lowering your standards. Stay with me, and if this speaks to you, subscribe for more Stoic guidance and practical mastery. Quick truth: revenge is messy and keeps you tied to the person who harmed you. The Stoic answer is simple and brutal in its effectiveness: remove their power over you. When you refuse to react, when you become unbothered, you win. This is not weakness, it is strategic strength. It is the art of becoming a life so full and ordered that the echo of the injury fades and loses meaning. 1. Own your calm. The first way to destroy someone's hold on you is to master your inner weather. Emotions are like the weather. They arrive, they pass. Learn to observe without immediate judgment. Breathe. Notice the thought. Name it when you refuse to be swept by outrage or dramatics. The other person loses their audience. They fed off your reaction. Starve them. Calmness is a message. You are not a battlefield. You are a fortress. 2. Elevate your standards. Hurt often tempts you to match the low behavior that wounded you. Instead, rise. Make a private contract with yourself about how you will show up regardless of others. Work on habits many talk about but few commit to: punctuality, clear speech, self-care, daily learning, and consistent work. Excellence is the silent ruin of petty cruelty. People who wound are exposed when they stand next to someone who refuses to descend. 3. Build results, not arguments. Words are cheap. Results are persuasive. If someone undermined your reputation, your answer is to produce undeniable work. Let outcomes speak for you. Create, ship, and improve. The slow accumulation of competence and achievement makes criticism irrelevant. Success is not retaliation. It is an ecosystem where your growth makes their smallness inconsequential. 4. Cultivate boundaries with compassion. Destroying a hold does not mean breaking bones. It means setting clear limits and then enforcing them without drama. Say no when you must. Withdraw your time, your proximity, your energy. Do it calmly and without theatrics. Boundaries expressed with dignity shift dynamics faster than any argument. You protect yourself and teach others the cost of misbehavior. 5. Use absence as strategy. Presence grants power. Absence creates mystery and consequence. When someone hurts you, disappearing from their stage denies them the effect they seek. Absence is not avoidance. It is a statement. It says, I am too valuable to be your chess piece. People accustomed to reactions will eventually fill your silence with regret, curiosity, or exposure. That is a quiet kind of victory. 6. Improve your circle. The company you keep determines how deeply you suffer. Surround yourself with people who increase your dignity and hold you accountable. Remove gossip, envy, and passive aggression from your life. When you change the composition of your inner circle, the person who hurt you becomes a small story told in a new light, often irrelevant. Community is both shield and lever for momentum. 7. Convert pain into skill. Suffering is an input. The Stoic turns that input into craft. Train your mind like an athlete trains the body. Convert betrayal into insight about people. Convert humiliation into resilience. Practice the skill of equanimity daily. The person who hurt you becomes the raw material for a stronger self, and that transformation is the most definitive destruction of their power. 8. Keep your integrity. Public and private character is the silent prosecutor. No matter what others say, act in ways you can explain to your future self. Integrity in small things compounds. When your life is consistent, when your private behavior matches your public persona, critiques bounce off. The person who hurt you loses leverage because you are anchored in truth. This is the Stoic's finest revenge, a life that cannot be slandered by noise. 9. Practice strategic forgiveness. Forgiveness in Stoic terms is not erasing memory, but releasing the hold the memory has on your present. When you forgive strategically, you redirect energy into growth. This does not mean reconciliation when it is harmful. It means acknowledging what happened, learning, and then refusing to carry its weight like a banner on your shoulders. That is peaceful annihilation of resentment. 10. Let time be your ally. Time exposes all pretenses. When you refuse to retaliate, you invest in a slow work of justice, your changed life, your steady success, your growing reputation. Time will show which behaviors were shallow and who was small. Patience is a weapon. Use it to let the consequences of others reveal themselves without your interference. In the end, many wounds heal because the aggressor becomes irrelevant. Closing. A mental exercise. Tonight, write down what they wanted from you. Attention. Reaction. Control. Then write where you will invest the energy instead. Put a task in its place, a small daily discipline that will compound. Remind yourself that the best comeback is never louder than your life. When you replace reaction with work, you make the injury a footnote in a much larger book. Final challenge. Do not announce this plan. Do not show off your strategy. Stoicism favors quiet competence. Act as if your victory is a private ritual. When the world notices, let it be because your life is better, not because you sought to be noticed. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel for more Stoic strategies that turn pain into power. Share this with someone who needs to stop reacting and start building. Comment below with the one discipline you will begin tonight. Quietly do the work. Let your life speak.